Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is BestInSlot welcoming you to the Iguanodon Dome. The Iguanodon Dome. It's not really a dome, it's more 4 rectangles, but that's not the point. The Iguanodon has been released for Jurassic World Evolution, and it is a unique dinosaur in a lot of ways. Not only does it have tons of unique animations, it's got a unique model, it's got a unique way of moving, it's got these massive hench arms, beaten only, in my opinion, by the Stygimoloch/Dracorex. They've got these big hench arms, but the Iguanodon is definitely trying for it. And it is the first medium herbivore in the game, i.e. non-armoured, non-sauropod, non-small herbivore in the game that is capable of fighting back, that is capable of killing carnivorous dinosaurs. That's really exciting. All the other medium-sized herbivores that can do it are actually classified as armoured. That's your Ankylosaurids, your Stegosaurids, your Ceratopsids, blah 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 blah. What I want to do today is find out exactly what can kill or be killed by an Iguanodon, and do the stats matter? Do their combat ratings matter? Now, the first one I want to test out is the Troodon. I've heard rumours that the Iguanodon is capable of fighting Velociraptors and killing them with unique animation. I haven't seen it myself. We're going to test that out in the next hatchery. But does that same ruling apply to the other small dinosaurs, the Troodon? Let's find out. We're going to release one into the paddock and hope that it's hungry and decides to bite our friend. I still love this little guy. The sound effects, the animations, everything about it is really, really cool. It's going straight for the Iguanodon. Just thinking about it, Iguanodon's going to do a little runner. We're just going to do something super quickly. I wanted it to all look really nice and natural, so I built a massive forest. The problem with a massive forest is it hides your massive and not massive dinosaurs. I'm keeping an eye on it. I can see the Troodon bouncing around in the corner. Oh my god, what have I done? BestInSlot, what is wrong with you? I'm a professional YouTuber? Never mind. God, I love this guy. This has been the absolute sleeper of the sleeper hit of the pack. I know a lot of people were potentially more excited about Carcharodontosaurus upon announcement of the pack, but the Iguanodon has become a fan favourite very quickly. And a big part of that is simply because it has unique animations. Look at it right now. Look at it. It's amazing. And the way it eats, the way it fights, everything is unique and special to the Iguanodon, and it just makes it feel like a much more exciting dinosaur. I'm looking at the wrong one, aren't I? Yes, I am. Right, we're over here. There we go. Sorry, little alpine dino. And the Troodon's having a nap. Fantastic. That's great. And there we go, folks. Iguanodon is not happy about that. Now, it's interesting that despite being able to potentially fight, the Troodon can fight with other small carnivores, for example. It can fight with a Velociraptor, and apparently the Iguanodon can fight with a Velociraptor, but it can't fight with the Troodon. Now, the only other dinosaur in the past, this is a completely unique interaction. It may not look like it, because in the past, the Troodon would bite hadrosaurs, it would bite Parasaurolophus, it would bite Olorotitan, dinosaurs like that, but those were dinosaurs without fight animations. They don't fight anything. So it's interesting that the Iguanodon can't fight back against the Troodon, and is the only dinosaur poisoned by the Troodon that is also capable, the only herbivore poisoned by the Troodon that is also capable of fighting small carnivores. Does that make sense? There you go. Just another thing that makes it a unique little dinosaur. Run a little... I feel bad for you. Anyways, let's move on. Just as a little aside, this is an absolutely tricked out Iguanodon. Absolutely pimp my Iguanodon has gone on here, right? This is like as high level as you can get it in terms of the stats. I'm going to show you super quickly. 132 attack, 91 defense, and now I've put in a default Velociraptor. So 132, 91 versus 60, 16. It should not be close. If they can fight properly, the Iguanodon should absolutely win that battle. Let's release the Velociraptor. Best skin in the game for the Raptor, oddly enough, the default one, I think. Oh, Raptor, I want to love you. I want to love you so much. Anyways, let's see what happens. It is darting straight for the Iguanodon, not a care in the world. You gonna run away? Or I know they can fight, I've been told, and I want to see unique, awesome looking animations. Iguanodon's turning. Oh, I think they're squaring up to each other. Iguanodon's strutting over. Raptor's like, nah, I guess I'll join in. Yep, into a sort of battle pose. I think we're in business, folks. I think we're in business. There's a little bit of a size advantage to the Iguanodon. Just a little one. The raptor's about the size of his face. And there we go. Well, so, oh my god, look at that thing. It is humongous, isn't it? It is absolutely humongous. Now I'm ready. We're going to NVIDIA Ansel. We're going to get a really cool shot. Look at it standing. Look at it. It's huge. So going in for the swipe. So it's already interesting that this does have a different interaction with the raptor. And it looks like we're about to see a kill. We're gonna pause it halfway through, see what happens. Ready? Ready? Okay, so far the raptor darts round to the left, trying to sort of swing in. He kind of looks happy about it. Kind of swing in on the underside of the Iguanodon. Who just boots him in the face. We need to see that again. I think round 2 is about to begin. I've put in a couple extra raptors. They're squaring up to each other. No pausing this time. We're going to focus on the raptor. I want to see it get booted in the face. It's basically a falcon kick. You are a brave, stupid Velociraptor. You really are. It does reach forward a little bit far. It kind of swipes it around the tail sort of area. It's the same attack animation it uses on the larger carnivores, where it looks a little bit more logical because the thumb spike kind of digs into the side of the head, whereas this one it kind of grabs it by the tail. Imagine if it grabbed it by the tail and swung it around. I'd kind of be on board with that. Love the animation though. Right. So the raptor's going to dive to the left, I think. Yeah? Please dive to the left. Dive to the left and BAM! I love that so much. The raptor swings around kind of like how it does to attack the other hadrosaurs. It kind of swings around the body, jumps up, grabs them by the neck and drags them down. Whereas right now, well, it can't really do that because it gets booted in the face. There's not really much else to add. Gonna watch it one more time. Last time, folks. Last time, I swear. Okay, it's only on 1%. This time, I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna pause it at the kick. It should be on this side. Unfortunately, it's in the shadow. See, it's diving in. Ready? Ready? The leg is coming up. The back leg is coming up. Wait, I need a screenshot for this. I'm just trying to do this as quick as possible. Oh, I didn't get it, but it looks amazing. I don't know what else to say. I love that. That is incredible. Alright, let's move on. So we have already seen this one in my little look at the Iguanodon the other day, but we're going to do it again because it's a pretty cool little thing. We're going to release a Carnotaurus, so a medium-sized carnivore. Medium-sized carnivores don't necessarily actually exist in this game. As in, it isn't a classification. Like, it's not defined as a classification. Anyway, if we go onto the Carnotaurus, it should say large carnivore, and it does. But, apparently, for the purposes of the Iguanodon, and some other stuff, admittedly, medium carnivore does exist. It seems a little weird to me that it isn't just made into a thing for Carnotaurus, Majungasaurus, Ceratosaurus, Baryonyx, maybe Suchomimus at a push. Suchomimus, in reality, was quite a large dinosaur. Either way... Love this skin, by the way, the jungle skin. Either way, I think medium carnivore should be a thing, and I'm quite surprised it's not. Let's see how the Iguanodon does. And it's his third foe. Only been defeated by the Troodon so far. Bam. Makes him look tiny. We need like a Shantungosaurus or something, just so we can get a massive herbivore in. Carnotaurus already looking a little bit weary, a little bit, I don't know about this lad, a little bit. Is he going to get a hit in though? Is he going to get a hit in? They're just going to stare at each other lovingly. It's nice, you know, it's nice that they can just get along. It's a terrifying noise. And the kill is coming. Carnotaurus is weak, he's wounded. He's flagging. There it is. I never noticed it last time. You know, it kind of looks like he does a stranglehold, and he sort of does. But what the right hand, the left hand comes up, the left arm comes up and sort of wraps around the head. But the right arm, you can hear the as it goes in. The thumb gets like pushed into the stomach of the dinosaur. I never noticed until just then. You have faded out super quickly, son, haven't you? You look like you've been dead for years. Years. That's weeks and years together. Bloody Nora. Okay. Right, so this is the one I'm interested in. We have our lovely... This is my favourite Iguanodon skin. Absolutely love it. And we have a Carcharodontosaurus. Now, Carcharodontosaurus, figure we may as well use one of the new ones. 102 attack, 35 defense. Big new carnivore. These are the default stats. 102 attack, 35 defense. The Iguanodon, however, has... where's I in the alphabet? 132, 91. 132, 91, so 60 more defense-ish and 30 more attack. It is, by all accounts, a stronger dinosaur. But does that matter? Let's find out. There we go. Big old spiky boy is officially in and instantly heading for the Iguanodon. No dilly-dallying at all. Okay, some minor dilly-dallying. Brief dilly-dallying. A little bit more dilly-dallying. A little bit of a roar. You're hungry? You're going to kill the Iguanodon. Or try to, at least. You're not going to drink... What did I just say, buddy? What did I just say? Cheeky little so-and-so, aren't you? And he's off again. He's running. Iguanodon is not fighting back. That's the interesting thing. The Carcharodontosaurus comes up to the Iguanodon and the Iguanodon is panicking. It's not squaring up to it like it did with the Carnotaurus. This is what I mean by the medium carnivores being different from the large carnivores. Even if the Iguanodon is, I believe, the only dinosaur that treats the two differently. I'm trying to think if that's not the case. Can anyone think of an example of a dinosaur that treats medium carnivores, as in Raptosaurus, Carnotaurus, blah blah blah, and the large carnivores like the Carcharodontosaurus differently? Other than so far the Iguanodon, I can't think of an example. It's interesting. You got a lot of unique stuff about you, don't you, buddy? I really wish I hadn't used my favourite skin for this one, because it doesn't look like it's going to go well for the Iguanodon. But maybe it's just going to keep on running. Oh, are you squaring up, son? Are you squaring up? Thinking about it. I do have high combat turned on. I'm going to talk about that tomorrow or on Monday. It's a really, really cool little new sandbox setting. But it should mean that this Carcharodontosaurus wants to, you know, get its mouth around there as much as possible. It is looking over. Is this it? Is this the time? Okay. Dead. Oh, 1% health. Not dead. You can do it. No, dead. Okay. Right, so interestingly, a couple of things. Number one, I think maybe just due to the size of the Iguanodon, that kill animation usually involves grabbing the neck. Whereas the Carcharodontosaurus there clearly went for the sort of body, chest sort of area. The Iguanodon did die, so it seems that no matter how strong the Iguanodon is, because this Iguanodon is way tougher than this Carchara, it can still be taken down by the large carnivores. Which means, if you think about it, the Iguanodon has 5 different battle states in total. It's got the Troodons, it's got the small carnivores, it's got the medium carnivores, it's got the large carnivores. Okay, it's got 4, I can't count. It's got 4 unique sort of battle states, and they're all different than what any other herbivore in the game does. The Hadrosaurs, okay, have the same one with the Troodon, but no other herbivore has this with the small carnivores. No other herbivore in the game will fight a small carnivore. Is there a single? No other herbivore in the entire game fights small carnivores. Right? Yeah. Medium carnivores, again, no herbivore will... some herbivores will fight the medium carnivores, but there's no herbivores that will fight the medium carnivores, but then not fight the large carnivores. The Triceratopses and stuff like that, they will fight the Carnotaurus, but they would also fight the Carcharodontosaurus. So, I don't know, I think that's pretty interesting. I think the Iguanodon is absolutely awesome. It has become a top 10 favourite dinosaur for me, come out of absolutely nowhere to make its way onto the list. And yeah, really want to know what you guys think. The animations are awesome. That kick animation is my favourite thing in the entire world, and I really hope this is something they focus on down the line, particularly with the big carnivores. They feel very repetitive in their animations. It's always the same, that same takedown, the same way they kill the large carnivores with their little swoop to the side and then they dive forward. It's a great animation, but it's about time it got mixed up a little bit, and I'm really hoping that's something they're working on for the future. Thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this little bit of science, and come back a little bit later this evening. We'll be trying a challenge mode on Isla Penno where we have to do the entire park with only carnivores. It's going to be fun. Hit the like button. I'll see you lovely folks next time. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye.
Quick little shout out at the end. This video and others like it would not be possible at all without the support of you guys watching me at home, and also everyone on this Patreon page right here who supported me in the last month. If you want to help out as well, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. Every little really helps. Cheers.